Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Chemistry Learn Now. In today's session, I am going to discuss about the 18 electron rule for the stability of coordination complexes. Now let's discuss the 18 electron rule. Okay, 18 electron rule. In a complex, the sum of valence electron of central metal atom and electron donated by the ligand is 18. If the sum is 18, then it's obey the 18 electron rule, and if the sum is not equal to 18, then it's not obey 18 electron rule. Okay, if the sum is 18, then the complex is stable complex. Okay, now first, before solving this example, first we have to know about the valence electron present in central metal atom from the transition metal. Okay, this is all the example of the transition metal used in the coordination chemistry. Now this is the 3D series for the transition metal, then 4D and 5D series. Okay, and on this side there is a number of valence electron present in the transition metal. Okay, in a zero oxidation state, that is in a zero oxidation state. Okay, now let's see here for the scandium. Okay, scandium, ytterbium and lanthanum having the 3 valence electrons. Okay, now or just remember the group number of transition metal elements. Okay, this is the group number. This is nothing but the group number, or just remember the group number. Okay, now number of valence electron present in the scandium is 3, for the ytterbium also 3, and lanthanum also 3. Okay, this is the group number. Now then 4 valence electron present for the titanium, zirconium and hafnium. Now then 5 valence electron present for the vanadium, niobium and tantalum. Okay, now 6 valence electron present in the central metal is chromium, molybdenum and tungsten. Then 7 valence electron for manganese, technetium and rhenium. Okay, now 8 valence electron present in iron, ruthenium and osmium. Then 9 valence electron present in cobalt, rhodium and iridium. Then 10 valence electron present in nickel, palladium, platinum. 11 valence electron present in cobalt, cobalt not a cobalt, it is a copper, silver and gold. Okay, and 12 valence electron present in zinc, cadmium and mercury. Okay, this is all about the chart for the valence electron present in the central metal atom used for the coordination chemistry. Okay, this is all the transition metal used in the coordination chemistry. Now let's take a screenshot for this table. Okay, now let's solve the first question. Okay, let's solve about the first question for the 18 electron rule. Our first question is, cobalt ammonia 6 times plus 3. Okay, now before solving this question, first we have to know about the oxidation state of the central metal atom. Oxidation state of, first find the oxidation state of the central metal atom. This is the central metal atom. Now you know the step for the oxidation state finding the oxidation state. That is, let's consider cobalt is equal to X plus 6, that is, 6 is number of ligand. Okay, 6 into ammonia is a neutral 2 electron donor ligand, so charge present on the ammonia is 0, so 6 into 0, which is equal to charge on the complex sign, that is a plus 3. Okay, now X plus 0 is equal to plus 3, so X is equal to plus 3. Okay, now oxidation state of the cobalt is equal to plus 3. Now we get the oxidation state of the cobalt is plus 3, or cobalt lose 3 electrons during the formation of this complex. Okay, cobalt present in +3 oxidation state. Now you know the number of valence electron present in cobalt in 0 oxidation state, that is a 9 electrons. 9 valence electron present in when cobalt present in 0 oxidation state. Now when cobalt present in +3 oxidation state, then 9 minus 3, that is a 6 electron or 6 valence electron present in cobalt +3. Okay, you know the group number of cobalt is 9. It is nothing but the valence electron present in the cobalt in 0 oxidation state. Okay, now we get the cobalt +3 having the 6 valence electron. Here we get cobalt in +3 oxidation state having the 6 valence electron. Okay, it is not electron, simply the 6 valence electron. Okay, now then we have to find the electron donated by the ligands. Now let's see here. Here number of ligand is 6 and each ammonia donates 2 electrons. Okay, each ammonia donates 2 electrons. So number of electrons donated by ligand. In this example, ligand is ammonia is equal to 2 into number of ligand is 6, which is equal to 12, and we know the 18 electron rule is it is a sum of the valence electron of metal and electrons donated by the ligand. If it is 18, then it's obey the 18 electron rule. Now let's see here. 6 valence electron of the central metal plus number of electron donated by the ligand is equal to 12, which is equal to 18. Okay, now therefore the cobalt ammonia 6 plus 3, this complex obey the 18 electron rule and it is a stable complex. Now the question arises in your mind that why 18 electron complex is stable complex. Okay, now you know the valence shell configuration of the 3D metal. Okay, this 3D, 4D and 5D metal for the all the transition metals. Okay, in all transition metal the valence shell electron configuration is in which one s orbital is present. Okay, not a 1s 2s, like not like this. It is a 1s orbital present, then 3p orbital is present. Okay, 1s, 3p and 5d orbitals. Okay, number of 5d orbitals. So total number of orbital is 9 orbitals. Okay, and each orbital having the capacity of electron is 2. Maximum number of electron present in each orbital is 2. Now if all the orbital are filled, then the number of electron is equal to 18. Okay, and it's obey the 18 electron rule and it is a stable electronic configuration. Okay, so if complex obey the 18 electron rule, then it is become the stable complex. Okay, now got it. Now let's discuss the second example. For the second example, central metal is copper, then ligand is cyanide 4 times, charge on the complex is -3. Now first determine the oxidation state of the central metal. Let's consider the copper is equal to X plus number of ligand is 4 into cyanide is a negative 2 electron donor ligand. Okay, so charge on the cyanide is -1. First we determine the oxidation state of the central metal. First determine the oxidation state of the central metal, which is equal to X plus 4 into minus 1, that is which is equal to charge on the complex sign. This is the complex sign, and charge present on the complex sign is minus 3. Therefore, plus 4 into minus 1, that is a minus 4, which is equal to minus 3. Therefore, x is equal to, when minus 4 transferred towards the right side, then it becomes the plus 4. Then here is the minus 3, which is equal to plus 1. Okay. Now, in this complex, copper present in plus 1 oxidation state, and you know the valence electron present in the copper is, okay, you know our trick, that is a Kt Akra Mn Eco Nico Nickel Copper Zinc. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 11 valence electron present in the copper in zero oxidation state. Okay, by using our previous chart. Now, when copper present in plus 1 oxidation state, then it's having the 10 valence electron. Got it? When copper present in plus 1 oxidation state, then it having the 10 valence electron. So, in this complex, we know copper present in plus 1 oxidation state, and it having the 10 valence electron. Now, number of electron donated by the ligands. Here, number of ligand is 4. Therefore, number of electron donated by ligand is equal to 4 into each cyanide donate the 2 electrons. So 4 into 2, which is equal to 8. Now, for the 18 electron rule, it is the sum of the valence electron, net valence electron, and electron donated by the ligand. So 10 plus, that is a net valence electron present in the copper, plus number of electron donated by the ligand is 8, which is equal to 18 electron. So this complex will be the 18 electron rule, and it is a stable complex. Got it? Now let's discuss the third example. Our third example is K4 ApCN6. First we have to determine the oxidation state of the central metal atom. For such complexes, while determining the oxidation state, we dissociate it, okay, for our understanding. 4K plus ApCN6 minus 4. Okay. Now, then let's consider Ap is equal to X plus 6 into charge on the cyanide is minus 1. Each side having the minus 1 charge, which is equal to charge on the complex ion minus 4. Therefore, plus 6 into minus 1 minus 6, which is equal to minus 4. Therefore, X is equal to 6 minus 4, which is equal to plus 2. So, in this complex, iron present in plus 2 oxidation state. Okay, Ap present in plus 2 oxidation state. Now, number of valence electron present in the Ap plus 2. Then we have to determine the second step is number of valence electron present in Ap plus 2. Now, you know the number of valence electron present in Ap is equal to 8. Okay, 8 valence electron for the Ap in zero oxidation state. Okay, Ap means that is iron. Now, number of valence electron present in Ap plus 2 is equal to 8 minus oxidation state of the iron. In this complex is plus 2. So, which is equal to 6. That is simply 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Okay. Now 6 valence electron present in Ap plus 2. Okay. Now then we determine the number of electron donated by the ligands. Okay. In this complex, cyanide is a ligand and number of cyanide is 6. So number of electron donated by ligand is equal to 6 into each cyanide donate 2 electron. Therefore 6 into 2 is 12. Now for the 18 electron rule, that is, it is the sum of the valence electron and electron donated by the ligand. Therefore 6 plus, okay, you can write here, that is 6 plus number of electron donated by the ligand is 12, which is equal to 18. Okay, therefore this complex will be the 18 electron rule and it is an stable complex. Okay, this is for your homework. Okay, try this example and comment answer in comment sections. Okay, now this is all about the 18 electron rule. Thank you for watching video.